Welcome everyone to Merkaba Energy Healing. So today we are back with another pick a card reading, and we are asking Spirit, what are you manifesting? This is going to be a fun reading. So we have 3 piles with 3 crystals. All 3 of the cards here are the Magician cards from 3 different tarot decks. So we have pile number 1 with message number 1. The Magician from the Tarot of the Owl with the Nebula stone. And then we have pile number 2 with message 2, the Magician from the Good Fortune Tarot with the Bumblebee Jasper. And then pile number 3 with message number 3, we have the Magician from the Catacorn deck and the Pink Opal. So when you feel called to a pile, please find your message with the timestamps down below, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome, group number 1. Today we are asking Spirit, what are you manifesting? I'm really excited to do this reading. So I did most of my invocation before starting, just because most people are in a rush to get to the reading, but I'm just going to invite my guides back in. Please show me clear messages for group number 1 about what they are manifesting. And we're mostly going to look at positive manifestations. It could be person, place, thing, energy, event, experience. Okay, but we're going to focus on positive manifestations today. So you chose the amazing Nebula stone with the Magician from the Wisdom. The Wisdom. That's funny with the owl. The Owl of the Tarot, or the Tarot of the Owl. The Tarot of the Owls. Okay. Beautiful. So the first thing that I just want to say with the Nebula stone is it feels like you might be manifesting magic, literally. So the swirls in the Nebula stone are denoting cosmic swirls, sort of what you would see, up in the sky at night. But the swirls also denote this hypnotic capacity to move you into the upper realms. So you might be manifesting higher states of consciousness at this time. You might be manifesting cosmic connection at this time. Interestingly, the Nebula stone also connects you with cosmic wisdom. And of course, we all know the owl is a symbol of wisdom. So you might be manifesting higher states of wisdom or reclaiming wisdom that you came upon in past lives. They are showing me the words Akashic records, so you might be learning how to unlock the wisdom that is embedded in your Akashic records. For those of you who don't know about the Akashic records, that's a library of your soul's experience throughout time. So it stores all the information that is held within your soul's experience. Okay. With this particular card, I can't say why, but intuitively I'm getting a connection with ancestors. It feels like you are unlocking wisdom ancestrally. That some of you might have been blocked from your wisdom because you come from some kind of, Spirit, help me with a word here, wizardry, sorcery, some kind of maybe even Kabbalistic. There's something in your ancestral lineage that holds this very profound wisdom. I can't find the word. They're just showing me this energy of knowing. knowing things about the world. They're giving me the 8th house here, the 8th house energy. Some of you might have your North Node in the 8th house, or you might have your Chiron, they're showing me, even in your 8th house, but something about the occult and mysticism. So you might be unlocking your mystical abilities at this time, and this might relate to your ancestry in some way. You might want to look into your ancestry, I would say. Okay, let's see what else you guys are manifesting at this time. So I think I'm going to pull a few cards and then channel, and then a few cards and then channel, just to see if there's a story. So my spirit guides, kindly show me in a few tarot cards the first sort of message about what they are manifesting at this time. Please show me very clearly. What is group number 1 manifesting at this time? What are they manifesting? 4 of Swords. The Star. They're telling me to stop. So the next thing that they're showing me that you're manifesting is a period of profound healing. So you might be going through this now, given that this is the first message that's coming up. The 4 of Swords and the Star card are definitely messages about profound healing. With this owl taking off into the cosmos, literally, I do have a sense that you're healing or purging or clearing something now in order so that you can open up to higher states of consciousness, in order so that you can connect with your guides more clearly. There is this sense of clearing around you where maybe, let me explain what I'm about to say first. This owl's eyes this owl's eyes are closed, and this owl is taking off into the cosmos. It almost feels as if we have an 8 of Cups energy here. And I don't know if it's an 8 of Swords, but it feels a little bit like there are people around you that might have been activating you recently or triggering you in order so that you can purge fully once and for all. And now you're going inward. You're in your own energy. You're leaving people behind, or people are leaving you. And you're doing this in order to rise. I'm getting a big yes on that. In order for you to come into your next phase of ascension. Yes, I'm getting a big yes on this. So you're manifesting this healing phase coupled with this ascension phase. So it's kind of a 2 for 1. Okay? So those two go together. What else are they manifesting, group number 1? What else are they manifesting at this time? Show me clearly. Okay. And that's it. And then we have 10 of Cups, right, and the Fool. So this is what the message is for this group. You are definitely leaving people, situations, experiences behind. You're healing something within that was as a result of deep wounding. And I think that's why the ancestral messages came in so profoundly, because I think this has been going on for generations. Yes. You could have narcissists in your midst. You could have been inundated with negative energies or demonic energies. You could have been blocked from your gifts. You could have been someone who came into love later in life, whatever that means for you, but societally speaking in the USA, it would be past 35, okay? But that's coming. That's what you're manifesting now. Look at this, you guys. 10 of Cups, everything you've ever wished for. The Fool, a brand new start. A passionate new beginning with the twig that this owl is holding here. Possibly a partner in crime, they're telling me, so maybe a really good friend. This could also be mentorship. Wow. I kind of want to stop there, but they told me at the beginning that there are going to be 3 phases in the reading. So there will be things that I talk about that you manifest with the crystal and the manifestation card, the magician, but then also 3 other energies. So this is happening now. So I feel like maybe what's coming next is a little bit farther in the future, but let's see. Okay. Wow. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And what else for their last message? Spirit showed me very clearly. What are they manifesting? My group number ones. What are they manifesting? The Nine of Swords. Wow. Okay. So I feel like we have a repeat here, but in a different way. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that something auspicious is coming into your life. Something is shifting and coming into your life, fortuitous, that's going to basically be there for you when the chips are down, I'm hearing. So when you're feeling anxious or you're feeling unwell in some kind of way, it's almost as if they're saying that a new cycle is coming in with regards to challenge, wherein you're going to gain support, love, prosperity, so that you're not going to have to worry alone anymore. Yes, I want to get a clarifier. Let me get a clarifier on the Wheel of Fortune. I was not prepared for clarifier, so just give me 1 second. I'm just going to take this deck out. So I want to ask Spirit, what is it that's going to be there for you when the chips are down? Okay, let me do that again. When the chips are down, what is going to be different this time around that they weren't able to manifest before? Okay, please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The six, look at that. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So whereas before you felt that there was nothing there to help you, or maybe there was something that was there to help you, but you couldn't see it, right? In the Rider-Waite, the Five of Pentacles, it shows these two people out in the cold with a church. This is a very tiny card, so I don't know if you could see that, where they can't see that there's this glowing, beautiful church there to aid them. This is this energy in the past that really says, they just showed me something else very interesting, that they couldn't see an out, and my spirit guides are telling me to slow down. This denotes what you have been through, where something was blocking you, whether it was negative energy from other people that you couldn't tell what was heads and what was tails of any situation because you were so just caught up in other people's energies, or this could be literally entities, demonic energies, or karmic stuff from your lineage. You could not see an out. But now, because this showed up at the top, something or someone is going to be there. Six of Pentacles, generous spirit, prosperity. Something or someone is going to come into your life that whenever the chips are down, because life is difficult sometimes, right? It's not to say that life is not going to be difficult anymore, but you're manifesting a chapter in your life where when things become difficult, you're not going to be blocked from help, blocked from prosperity. You're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to manifest it. You're going to be able to call it in. With these two cards being the middle cards, the Ten of Cups and the Fool, it tells me that that's going to be available to you already in your life. So it could be a partner, it could be a friend. I think that's why they mentioned friendship here. So it's already going to be there. Now, what's so interesting that they're showing me is in the Five of Pentacles, right, in your past, what you couldn't see wasn't just the church, but do you see it almost looks like a cobweb there or something like that? It looks exactly like the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost as if they're telling me something was literally in the way of you seeing what was available to you. And I think that's why they showed me the Eight of Swords in my mind's eye, because that's a self-imposed prison. But in this case, it's not exactly self-imposed. It was imposed on you. That incapacity to see something, some kind of block. Now, with the original card, they were saying that there was some kind of karma in your ancestry that you are clearing in this life. Brilliant. Okay, let's get a final oracle card here, or two, about what my group what my group number ones are manifesting. Please, Spirit, show us very clearly what are my group number ones manifesting? Awakening to ancient wisdom. Are you kidding me right now? We started all with the wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. That's the crazy thing. It's not wisdom that's dropping into your crown chakra or that you're coming upon. It's like they're showing me this fog that is lifting or that is clearing, and you're going to come upon the wisdom that is locked within you. I think they even said that at the beginning, unlocking the wisdom within you. And with the nebula stone being unlocking cosmic wisdom, brilliant. And with this overflowing cup, there is this feeling with the 10 of cups and the Fool here. Look at these beautiful cups, my God. We have 11 cups, right? So maybe the number 11, right, is meaningful to someone here. And certainly 11 being a master number, okay? Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Your cup is overflowing with, I'm hearing your soul's purpose or your soul's mission at this time. This clearing of karmic debris from your ancestry and literal filling of your cup with friendship, with love, with support in all ways. I was going to pull another card, but I actually feel like that embodies the energy of your reading so beautifully. So group number one, I'm going to close it out there. I really hope that you enjoyed that reading. I loved reading for you. If you did, please do give the reading a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. If nothing else, I send you so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very good care. Welcome, group number two. Today we are asking Spirit, what are you manifesting? So I already called in my guides and did my invocation before your reading, just so that the entire reading can be focused on your messages. So you chose the Magician from the Good Tarot with the Bumblebee Jasper. The first thing that I'm seeing here is that you are likely manifesting more joy into your life, more optimism, more positivity into your life. And with the gray running through the Bumblebee Jasper, running over this yellow, there is this sense that you have been clearing out clutter that was blocking your sense of worth, your sense of power, with yellow being a sign or a symbol of your solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra being the chakra of I am, the I am consciousness, your sense of power, your sense of knowing. I am clearing through my body a little bit. So they're definitely confirming that clearing has been going on, in your solar plexus chakra, because there was no clearing for group number one. And because you have been working on your sense of sovereignty and power, that is why more joy and positivity and optimism is coming into your life right now. Still clearing going on, so I didn't deliver the full message. Okay, they're telling me that you've been trusting your gut feeling. You've been trusting your gut feeling, especially when you are faced with an obstacle or with challenge. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. So the clearing stops when I deliver the message for any of you intuitives out there who want to learn a little bit. If you clear through the body, often that's what will happen with me anyway, is that the clearing will stop when I deliver the message. Okay, so it's starting to stop now because now I've delivered the message. So you guys have learned how to stabilize your energy in the face of challenge. And because you have learned to stabilize your sovereignty and your sense of power, that is why more joy and more levity, I'm hearing, can come into your life. Now, interestingly, the Bumblebee Jasper is also a stone of adventure. So they are telling me that what you're manifesting are novel experiences or adventurous experiences that you will feel passionate about, it almost feels like you're re-engaging with your life, where you're starting to feel a sense of spiritedness and, ooh, let's go do that. Whereas maybe previously you were a bit of a homebody. So it does feel as if you're setting out on an adventure. You're manifesting more interest and joy in your life that is going to show up in actual adventures, things that you're interested in doing. Now, with this particular magician card, this magician is basically juggling the cosmos, okay? I have the sense that you're going to have this capacity in this next phase of your life to do many things. They're showing me that you might actually be moving out of a 9-to-5 job into a few different part-time jobs. Part-time is not the right word here. Maybe more creative pursuits where you do, like they're showing me selling crystals on Etsy and doing readings for people and doing workshops, okay? Or they're saying doing something entrepreneurial with a friend of yours where you're starting a business up from scratch while doing like creating something at home. You might be making music while you're doing a part-time job. I don't know why this is coming up, but it's almost as if you're pursuing more of your passion, more of what makes you feel joy in your work, and it doesn't look like the quintessential 9-to-5. It feels as if you're going to be juggling different kinds of jobs or different ways of bringing in income, but it's like he's got all of these planets up in the air and he's not breaking any sweat here. It feels as if your next phase in your life, you're manifesting a way of working that feels balanced and good for you, but you're busy. You're doing a lot at once, but you don't feel like, oh my God, I'm juggling a million things. It's so much, I can't do it. It's, yes, I'm juggling, but not in the sense of I have to put in so much energy to keep all of these balls in the air. It's effortless because you're coming from a place of sincere passion for your life. Now they are highlighting the blue. There's so much blue here. So I am getting the sense that some of you might be manifesting clear communication, articulation, maybe even teaching, I'm hearing. That might be one of those side hustles. Again, it's not a side hustle to one primary hustle. It's like 3 different hustles, as it were. But there's a lot of prominent blue with the blue cards and the blue robe and the blue hat. So I'm getting the sense that maybe some of you are finding your voice and you're manifesting more of your expression at this time. They just showed me light language. So for those of you who, I don't know, are interested in that path, I am getting the sense that some of you might start manifesting the capacity to speak light language or language of the cosmos. I just heard Arcturian. So you might be connecting with the Arcturians at this time. Yeah, the Arcturians are very an extremely technologically advanced race. And I'm seeing something about working with advanced technology. And you might have an Arcturian guide, whether you know it or not, who's going to help you advance in this technological pursuit. It could be tech music or something with music, something. It's almost as if you're taking a spiritual pursuit, but you're adding some kind of technological aspect to it. So I'm hearing can you put these words in my mouth, please, Spirit? It's like the lighted version of AI or the more advanced version of AI, where AI is used in a higher vibrational way. So it's merging tech with spirituality in a way that's completely new, something that people have never seen before. I'm hearing that this group just has a bag of tricks. You guys have a lot of capabilities, and you might be coming into a phase in your life where you're going to use more of your abilities, or more of them are going to come online. So let's see in the reading. What else from my group number 2s, my spirit guides, please show me. What are they manifesting at this time? What are they manifesting at this time? Beautiful. So look, we have the 4 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm getting with these 2 cards, because they told me there are going to be 3 different messages. So there are 2 cards with 3 messages. So just to explain what I'm doing here. Some of you have learned how to say no to people that don't fill your cup, that are not worth your time. It's almost as if you're no longer tolerating being used for your generosity. There's almost this sense of, I have given far more than what I've received. And what you're manifesting now is appropriate boundaries. And in your appropriate boundaries, again, solar plexus chakra, boundaries have to do with the solar plexus. It has to do with all chakras, let's be honest. But knowing your worth is your gut, is your belly, is the solar plexus. And you are now saying no to people and experiences that don't value you, that do not respect you. And because you're doing that, you are bringing in this phase in your life of fortune and prosperity. We might see what that is, but in general, the wheel is turning in your favor now. Things are beginning to manifest. We've got bunnies here, right? The symbol of multiplication. Much is going to multiply because you set those appropriate boundaries, because you said no to something that wasn't in your highest good. You said no to something that didn't respect you, or someone that didn't respect you. It could also be a job, turning down a job that is beneath you. Okay, let's see what else you are manifesting. So you're manifesting some kind of prosperity, some kind of fortune. We don't know exactly what that is, but the Wheel of Fortune says something is now turning in your favor, and you manifested that because you set those appropriate boundaries, because you're saying no to things that don't actually fill your cup. It's almost the sense of, I'd rather be alone than be with somebody who doesn't love me. So it's almost as if you're moving away from heirs. You're moving away from the idea that you need to prove yourself to anyone, that you need to be married by a certain time, or figure it out your career by a certain time, or, I figured life out in general at a certain time. It's no. I'm going to live my authentic life. And when I do that, and when I do that in my power, the wheel turns in my favor. What else is manifesting for my group number 2s? Please and thank you. What else is manifesting for my group number 2s? I see. They want me to take one sticking out. That is so crazy. I wish I said it. I saw the Ace of Swords. That's just my ego. It's okay. I don't need to say it, but I saw it in my mind. Because I asked about the communication. Are you going to show me about the communication? They showed me the Ace of Swords, just to be transparent. And what about the Ace of Swords? Ooh. Ooh, the Emperor. Sorry if I just shrieked into the microphone. Okay. So the next thing that you are manifesting is some kind of new start with regards to clarity, communication, again, wisdom here. Interesting that we have the owl and he's holding the sword, because the first group was about the wisdom, the wisdom of the owl. Anyway, there is definitely something about you getting crystal clear about what you desire and not holding back expression. You're manifesting your best life because you have gained clarity. You're manifesting clarity, and because you're manifesting clarity, you're about to live your boss life, the Emperor. The Emperor's sword is down while this owl is sort of taking off with the sword. So it's telling me that because, and look at all of this blue in the background here. There's this idea of you getting extremely clear about what you desire, and you're not apologizing for it. You're not making decisions based on what other people think you should be doing. You're doing something because you know it's best for you. And you're not mincing words anymore. Okay? The Emperor does not mince words. He's also, though, very refined in how he speaks. He doesn't battle unnecessary battles. He doesn't speak needlessly. His sword is down and he's holding his shield. He's ready, should something come up, step up to him. But he's hanging, look at him. He's chatting with his crow friend. His legs are leaned outward. I can't think of basic words when I'm reading, okay? This guy is not setting up to battle anything. This is because he's in his power. So you are manifesting clarity of your path. And in that clarity, you're manifesting clear communication, clear expression. This could be with people in your life. This could be about your job. This could be about your spiritual path. This could be about family members. This could be with friends. And you're going to be viewed as the emperor that you are, boss energy. Now, because you're manifesting clarity, you could be calling in a whole new role. The emperor denotes a very powerful role in your life. So you might come across as quite powerful. They gave me the word intimidating, which we shouldn't aspire to be. But because you have solidified this energy in your solar plexus chakra, it's almost as if people will view you differently. So what I think you're manifesting is more respect in all areas of your life. In all areas of your life. Now, let's look at the third thing that you are manifesting. What is the last thing that they are manifesting? Please show me very clearly, my spirit guides. What is group number 2 manifesting right now? Oh, that wants to come out. 10 of Swords. And, okay, 2 came out, so I'm actually going to take them. We have the High Priestess and the 2 of Wands. Let me just sit with this for a second. Okay. So they mention this. The 10 of Swords is what you're leaving behind. You're manifesting a life where you are finally leaving behind backstabbers. That's what the 4 of Cups talked about, where you're turning your back literally on people who don't have your back. Now, with the two of Wands here and the High Priestess, again, look at all of this blue. My God, she's wearing blue as well. There's this idea that your new life is showing up. She's standing on the world here. And there might be a decision that you have to make about something. There might be something that shows up in your life where you have to make a decision whether to go left or right. That's how it's showing up to me. It's almost as if you're being shown with the Wheel of Fortune, even with the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, and now the 2 of Wands. There's a sense of you're going to be manifesting the capacity, not the capacity, you're going to be manifesting choices. Clear choices. But instead of making a choice based on what other people are telling you to do or what you feel compelled to do out of guilt or out of shame, you're going to be making decisions based on your higher knowing, on your intuition. And that is what's going to bring you your prosperity. Again, with the blue here, there's this higher knowing, again, the Ace of Swords is also higher knowing, by the way. You're going to be guided by your higher guidance. So it does feel like you are manifesting your capacity to hear your intuition, to connect with your intuition, but you're manifesting a choice that you never really had before. because it might have been veiled by other people talking in your ear. You might have been out of your power for a long time, and that might have been because of some kind of backstabbing energy, or this could also just be things that you were overly concerned about or worried about. It's not the Nine of Swords, but I am getting that energy of you had so much burden in your life that you couldn't see that you had a choice anywhere. So you might have been burdened in your life with situations that cause you to make decisions just to keep your head above water. But now it feels like you are manifesting a fork in the road where you actually have viable, positive choices in your life that are going to lead you to states of prosperity and joy and happiness. And that whatever choice that you make, as long as you're led by your higher knowing, by your intuition, you're going to come out okay. But there is something with this group about your sovereignty and your power coupled with your intuition that's really going to bring in all of your goodness at this time. You might reach higher levels of consciousness. You might tune more into your intuition at this time. Again, it speaks very much of a higher vibrational energy. Again, I'm seeing light language here for some reason. Pomegranates here in the background also denote prosperity and fruitfulness. Now, let's get one final card from the Oracle deck. What else is manifesting for my group number 2s, please and thank you? You know, they're also saying to me with the Bumblebee Jasper, Bumblebee, the spirit of the bumblebee, of the spirit animal bumblebee, is also one of community, because bumblebees have a kind of community that they work with. So even though they go out and they pollinate and they, cultivate that honey, they bring it back to their hive, okay? So there's something about possibly coming in connection with the right people, working with a community or with other people at this time. Oh, that's so beautiful. We have dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. This is just further verification that you are manifesting your inner light, your inner power. Dwelling in truth is the solar plexus chakra again. I stand in the light of my truth, I would say. I stand in the light of my truth. As you dwell in your truth, you come upon all of the joy and prosperity that's coming for you. Let me get one more card for group number 2. Oh, beautiful. Following your bliss. That's the High Priestess and the Two of Wands here. My soul sings with joy. And we have joy here, which we've talked about all along. And we also have musical notes. They talked about music and technology at the beginning here. So you're manifesting your bliss. You're manifesting it because you're in your power now and you're setting appropriate boundaries and you're actually listening to your intuition. But my dear ones, you're definitely manifesting what you desire in your life right now. And that is going to show up in the material world. Okay, my dear ones, I got to close out the reading. I've run over a little bit there for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If nothing else, I send you so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very good care. Welcome, group number 3. Today we are asking Spirit, what are you manifesting? So I'm just calling in my guides once more, but I've done my invocation already. So I'm asking my spirit guides to show me very clearly what you guys, group number 3, are manifesting at this time. So you guys chose the pink opal with the Catacorn Magician. With all of this pink here, I just want to say the pink opal is about healing emotional wounding, specifically with regards to love. So you might be manifesting, I just heard heart chakra awakening, heart chakra opening. So you might be manifesting a time in your life where your heart is far more open, where I'm hearing you're more receptive to love. So often we attract the energy that we are experiencing. And let me just be clear. I think sometimes people in the New Age community say that you just attract your energy, it's not so black and white, okay? Especially with what you grew up with. And a lot of light workers attract a lot of negativity. So it's not so black and white. But I will say that I do have the sense that many of you have healed in the heart in a very pronounced way. So you might be calling in heart-centered experiences at this time. You might be manifesting heart-centered relationships and anything that makes you feel really good, makes you feel really beautiful, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing beautiful. I'm hearing the words glow up, which is not really in my vernacular, but sometimes I just use it because that's topical, I guess. It's in vogue. Okay. With this cat raising her paw here, there's a sense of, I'm letting myself be seen. Hello, world, this cat is saying. And her chin is up. So she's definitely not hiding herself. She's letting herself be seen. So it's this sense of, I'm calling in heart-centered people and experiences and energy as I allow myself to be seen in my self-love. So it does feel like you are manifesting things around the heart chakra. We'll see what your reading says to us. I'm also being shown something very unusual. They're showing me this plumpy pink opal almost as a piece of bubble gum. Like they're showing me Bubblicious or Bubble Yum, you know, those big fat pieces of bubble gum. I used to eat them when I was a kid. And they're showing me someone chewing on gum and blowing a bubble. And it's giving me this sense of both innocence and levity. So I'm getting this sense of just, you're manifesting a life that feels more at ease, that feels more playful. Yes, with the cat, playfulness. I'd be curious to see what cards come out in this deck because I do have this sense of, like they're showing me a cat with a ball of yarn, right? So they're going to show me images related to this deck. So there's this sense of just almost nostalgia, I want to say, coming back into your life, as if you're manifesting only those things from your childhood that you recall as lovely. Like they're showing me the Six of Cups right now. There's this idea of nostalgia, of calling back the innocence of your childhood that maybe some of you never experienced, okay? And you're reclaiming some of the innocence lost from childhood. You might be integrating more of your inner child now, loving your inner child. Some of you might be doing inner child work. That's the sense that I'm getting. They're showing me coloring, how do you say, markers, bloody hell, markers and coloring books. Something like this. It's as if you're doing things that are the stuff of childhood. They're showing me cereal boxes, which to me really is childhood. We had so many boxes of cereal and we all love cereal. So yeah, there's something about reclaiming your innocence, manifesting more playfulness and reclaiming your innocence at this time. Okay, my spirit guides, what else do you want to tell my group number 3s about what they are manifesting? What else are they manifesting here? You know, I just have to say that they're highlighting, I know that there's like a cat probably on a stage and this is probably drapery, but they're actually showing this to me as an altar. So it does make me wonder if some of you are manifesting marriage or commitment. Yes. Let's see. Let's see if it shows up in the cards. What is my group number 3s manifesting? My spirit guides, please show me very clearly. What are they manifesting at this time? I'm just like smiling ear to ear. 10 of Swords and okay, I see it. And the Page of Swords. Very good. So this kind of showed up in every reading in some way, swords or like this heavy energy. then being remedied by something new or something better. So this is the way they showed me to do this reading: 2 cards, 2 cards, 2 cards. So 3 things that you're manifesting with the cards beyond what we already said with the stone and the magician card. So walk me through these cards, please, Spirit. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I think group number 2 also got the 10 of Swords, but the message is different here. So you're definitely leaving behind backstabbing energy, people who did not have your back. And they're showing me how this cat is looking up at this owl and saying, what the actual hell here? And this owl's like, I know, right? So it's almost as if they're showing me that you're going to have a friend or someone come in, basically help you up and out of this heavy backstabbing energy. This backstabbing energy can be friendships, it could be lovers, it could be family, it could be even people at your work that you are leaving. This is the thing of the past. With the Page of Swords, we have a whole new experience coming in. They're showing me how this cat is checking in with this sword on these 2 baby birds. So you're manifesting new relationships, new experiences with other people that are much more aligned with your values, okay? And again, very playful. But I do have this sense of nurturing, as if you might be manifesting a person or an experience that is going to feel highly nurturing for you. You also might be nurturing something. So you might adopt a new animal, you might have a baby, you might volunteer somewhere where you are coming to the aid of some innocent person, animal, thing, etc. Is there anything else you want to say about these 2? I feel like there's something else. 1 second, my loves. My guys, what else do you want to say in terms of their manifesting here? With this being swords, they're saying that you're kind of getting clear about what you deserve and where you want to put your energy. Because even though this is sword energy, this is a tree, these are branches. So it does read a little bit like wands to me here. I'm also getting the sense from the owl here, it's interesting, owl showed up in all of the readings, is that you might be getting a guide or an older person coming to your aid. I'm hearing grandmother, like there might be a grandmother energy who's going to come to your aid here. I wonder if some of you are coming into some kind of mediumship abilities. I know this reading totally went in a new direction. But I am getting the sense that you might have had a mother, perhaps, that wasn't all that kind, and you had a grandmother who was quite kind, but she may not be in the physical world anymore. You might start communicating with her. Yes. You might start communicating with a loved one who has passed over, who was really there for you during challenging times. And it's almost as if you're paying it forward. This young cat is paying it forward, bringing the sword to these 2 baby birds and defending them, perhaps. I don't quite know. Very interesting. So some of you might be manifesting mediumship abilities. You might be manifesting help from a new person. Either a person who's passed over or a new person coming in. You also might be manifesting an opportunity wherein you could help someone else or come to someone else's aid. Let's go a little further. What else is my group number 2's manifesting at this time? Yeah, you might be manifesting twins. Okay, with all of that honking, I do want to say that there might have been something tumultuous that you guys have been going through that is energetic. That some of the emotional wounding is not necessarily all that you can point to. Ooh, it just got very quiet there for a moment there. Yeah, so I think that that's right. I think some of you have really, I feel like I'm speaking to this group that has been holding steady in the heart as much as they possibly can, even though they have been dealt really dirty. So let's see what you're going to get since you've been holding that heart-centered line for so many people in your life. What are you now going to get? What are you now going to manifest? Because I feel like something is due for this group. My guides, what are they manifesting? My pile number 3s. What are they manifesting? Can you show me clearly, please? 6 of Swords. Again, it's this energy of leaving something behind and going to safe harbor. It's even the same cat. How interesting is that? It's almost as if you're bringing aid again to something or someone. But it feels a little imbalanced where you're giving a lot and you're not getting enough. So what's the second card on the 6 of Swords, please? What's the second part of this story? So you're definitely going into safe ground. So whatever has been beating you down, you're leaving it behind now, my loves. What's the second card for the 6 of Swords? Okay. This one? Oh my goodness. Look at that. We have the 10 of Cups, my favorite card in this deck. Look at these two cuties. So you are definitely leaving. I know the 6 of Swords is more going towards safe harbor, but I read it in both ways. It's a little bit crazy that this is the same cat. Maybe it's not so crazy, but anyway. This little bangle, I don't know what this is, gray bangle. I don't know if that's even a cat, but is going to safe harbor. So you are definitely manifesting a life where you are not going to be troubled by backstabbing energy anymore. You're also not going to be inundated with hyper responsibility, I'm hearing, being the one to hold everything together. You're getting help. You're giving help, okay? You might, I think I saw this in my mind, but I don't know if I said it. So you might be actually having twins if you're pregnant. But there's definitely grandmother spirit here for you. There's definitely a return to innocence or an integration with the inner child, definitely. And because of that, because of this heart mending and this reintegration with the inner child, this wounding that's being healed. So they're showing me Chiron in the 4th house. So I don't know if you have Chiron in your natal in the 4th house or Chiron transiting your 4th house. But there's something about your sense of stability, of home, of family being really wounded in this life. And that is changing now with the 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy life, utter wish fulfillment. And the reason why this is happening is because you are finally leaving behind a storyline of backstabbing, of betrayals, of deception. They're showing me the 7 of Swords there. And not allowing people to take your light anymore, to take your innocence anymore. My goodness. So this could be a person coming into your life. This could be love. Again, there's a lot of family showing up here. So with the 2 little birds and these kittens in the pond here. So maybe some of you are having children, but it does feel like you're building a life that comes from this purity, this innocence that might have felt stolen from you or taken from you or robbed from you in some way in this life. You're reclaiming it now. That is what you're manifesting. Let's get the final, let's get the 3rd manifestation for my group number 3s. I keep seeing Venusian energy and beauty. So there really might be this glow up, this feeling of I'm letting myself be seen. So this might be a time in your life. There might be some energy around the 1st and the 6th house, right? The 1st house being how you show up in the world. You might have Jupiter in the 1st house or transiting the 1st house. Or you might have Venus transiting the 1st house, which is a short transit, or the 6th house of the house of wellness and health. I'm just seeing something about you manifesting more of your beauty, both in and out, because you're letting yourself be seen. I'm feeling like Leo energy here. And you might literally be doing something with your looks. to feel better about yourself at this time. Okay, I see. Okay. We have this one. Oh my goodness, another walking away, 8 of Cups. No, okay, that's not a clear. So what's coupled with the 8 of Cups? Again, walking away from unfulfilling experiences. That is running through your reading. Walking away from emotional wounding. And this cat has her tail up in the air, or his tail up in the air. Any of you who know cats, when a cat tail is up in the air, they feel strong, they're happy, they feel in their power and in their sovereignty. You're happily in your power, moving away from situations that do not serve you. So what are they manifesting, Spirit? What are they manifesting? I see it. Page of Pentacles. Again, we have another page here. Some kind of beginning. I'm hearing the word awe, the feeling of being inspired by your life again. This feeling of being interested in, I'm hearing what you're doing. So you might be starting a new job. You might be manifesting a new job, something that's going to bring in more money for you. It's interesting how we have the 8 of Cups coupled with the Page of Pentacles. Why, you might ask? Because Cups and Pentacles are almost opposing energies. Not really. It's not like fire and air, but still, to me, it's emotions are heart and then Pentacles are root, right? But it's giving me this sense of when you walk away from anything that emotionally disturbs you, doesn't fulfill you, you actually start to become prosperous in your life in all ways. If that makes sense. Because you have swords, cups, pentacles here. The only thing you don't have are wands. And interesting, at the bottom of the deck, we have 3 of swords. How crazy is this, you guys? You are leaving behind heartbreak. That is done, over with. And you are bringing in Page of Swords, clarity, okay? Again, with this particular image, it does feel like you're helping nurture the innocent part of yourself. And 10 of Cups, utter wish fulfillment, happy home, happy life, Page of Pentacles, a new job, prosperity in all forms. And some kind of glow up for sure. Very beautiful, very interesting reading indeed. Okay. Let's get, I feel like we might get 2 oracle cards. What else is my group number 3 manifesting? Whoa. I'm not going to take them because 2 fell out. I don't always trust that. Can you show me 1 card to start? What is my group number 3's? I feel like the cards really want to speak. What are my group number 3's manifesting right now? What are they manifesting? Can you show us clearly? What are they manifesting? Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. Yeah, I mean, with the keyhole here, it literally feels as if your next phase in your life is going to be about you, not about battling, not about other people, all about you. You unlocking this beautiful new path. And this is not just a path, this is a path of water, of emotional fulfillment. I love how it says, my life is truly guided. It's not just guided, it's truly guided. Truth is the highest form of guidance. It's like you're unlocking a path of utter fulfillment. This feels very 10 of Cups energy. Okay, trust your intuition. My life is truly guided. I feel like there's something about the fall here. Whenever I see leaves like this, it does give me the sense that around autumn into winter is a time of a turning point for this group. So if you're listening to this reading when I post it sometime in December, then I do feel that December into January is a very profound turning point for this group. Let's get another card. What else is my group number 2? No, my group number 3's manifesting. Ooh, and we have revealing radiance. That's that sense that I got with this little cat here. This idea of you radiating in your life, where you're allowing yourself to be seen, where you might have been a little clam, closed up and hiding your pearl because you were in a state of defense, a state of hurt, a state of constriction. You're now opening up and showing your beautiful radiance to the world. And as your light illuminates the world, light is going to attract to you. You know how they said when you're in a state of heartache or heartbreak and you're feeling really downtrodden, you can attract more of that to you. But because you're leaving that 10 of Swords behind, you're no longer attracting this lower vibrational energy. This light is now taking over this world, and it's almost going to be like a searchlight attracting other lighted people to you and lighted experience to you. They're telling me to look on the bottom of the deck. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. My goodness. And this is literally what I was talking about. Physical self-care and glow up with, you know, the bath salts here and the mirror and the wine and the candles and the music. It's like all of the tangible things. That's the Page of Pentacles also. All of the tangible things that bring you pleasure in this life, you are manifesting this at this time. So tangible pleasures, physical meaning your body, that you're going to feel better in your body. You're going to feel more beautiful, but also inner beauty, which they talked about before. They said inner and outer beauty, revealing radiance, the light that stems from inside of you. All right, my loves, I'm going to close out the reading there because that's really beautiful. And I'm going to send you so much love and many blessings on your path of manifestation. If you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you so very much. And if nothing else, I send you guys so much love and so many blessings once again. Until the next reading, take very good care.